Hi everyone, welcome to the IBOtoolbox training webinar. I'm Kris Karafotas. I'm going to be your host for the webinar. For those of you that are new to IBO, I want to welcome you to our community. Whether you're just getting started with IBOtoolbox or you're a veteran member, training is critical to your success. Over the next 30 to 45 minutes, I'm going to be putting out information on how to utilize these amazing tools and resources that you have at your fingertips. And I know this platform might seem a little overwhelming at first, but I promise you that if you just continue to attend these webinars and take in a little bit at a time, you'll be up to speed before you know it. So for those of you that this is the first Wednesday webinar that you're attending, what we do on Wednesdays is we do a question and answer session. So before I get started with the webinar, what I want you guys to do is start entering in your questions into the chat window, and we'll get to answer them. But start loading me up with your questions and I'll get them answered for you. Okay. All right, so if this is the first time that you're attending an IBOtoolbox training webinar, what I'm going to cover is an introduction to IBOtoolbox. I'm going to go over the basics. I'm going to show you how to get started with IBO. I'm going to show you how to get helper assistance. I'm also going to show you how to get some extended training for IBO in the platform family of websites. And at the end of the webinar, I'm going to wrap it up and issue you a credit coupon code worth 200 IBO credits that you can use to redeem for advertising on the platform. And let's place, blah, blah. Jeez, I'm all tongue-tied here. And let's face it, that's why we're all here, right? We want to get that extra exposure for our business. And I got to tell you guys, you're in the absolute right place at the right time. IBOtoolbox is the bomb of marketing platforms on the internet. So fasten your seatbelts, you're in for a wild ride. If you're brand new to IBO, my goal for you by the end of this webinar is that you get enough ammunition to hit the ground running. We're going to get your profile set up for you and get you ready to do business, because your profile is really your public storefront. So we want to make sure that you hit the ground running and you're all set up, ready to do business, because you are going to get visitors to your profile. So we want you to be prepared. Okay, if you're a veteran member, you're probably going to learn something new. If nothing else, you're going to have a blast hanging out with us. So just, sit back and enjoy the webinar. The good news is these webinars are held twice weekly. Wednesdays are the Q&A session. They're held at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Saturdays, we also have a webinar, and it's at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Now, most of these webinars are recorded. 99.9% of them are recorded, and I have this one set up to record, and you can view it later along with any of the other previous webinars over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So it's youtube.com/IBOtoolbox. So there's a gazillion webinars that are over there that you can review or, look through and get other training too as well. Let's see. If you have not done so, please go over to Facebook and Twitter and follow IBOtoolbox over there on those two venues. You want to do that because there's always something going on in IBOtoolbox and you don't want to miss anything. And those two places are great ways to stay up to date with IBOtoolbox. Let's see, I think that's all that I want to go over with that. A little bit about me. I have been here at IBO for about 5 years now, since the beginning of IBOtoolbox, really. I've been in the network marketing industry for almost 16 years now, and in addition to hosting these webinars, I also do the training videos for the site. I also am the IBOtoolbox newsletter editor, and I have a training site where you can get extended training for IBOtoolbox. It's called marketwithkris.com. If you go to marketwithkris.com, you can register for free, okay? And then you can also, you just scroll down here to the IBOtoolbox lessons to see what I have to offer. I've got 40 courses. Actually, I've got 45 because I added the rebrandable traffic system on there as well. So you can earn up to 2,250 credits for taking these IBO Toolbox lessons, and they're all video lessons, so you watch the video and then you earn credits. Now you'll have to submit your credits to me, and inside the members area it walks you through how to do all of that. So sign up for free, register for free, take the free IBO Toolbox lessons and the rebrandable traffic lessons. Rebrandable traffic, for those of you that are going, what is rebrandable traffic? Rebrandable traffic is a traffic system that IBOtoolbox just purchased a little over a month ago, I believe. Yeah, I think it was October 16th or something like that. So it's added to the family of website, although it's still really separate. The support is still handled over at Rebrandable Traffic if you need any support with that platform. Also, too, credits are not interchangeable. IBOtoolbox credits and rebrandable traffic credits are two separate things. So anyways, you can register at my site for free, take the free courses. I also have some paid courses that you can take, and I also have some additional free courses on some social media, but all very inexpensive. So I'm very, very passionate about helping you guys succeed online. So I know that if you're brand new to the internet or you're brand new to IBOtoolbox or internet marketing or whatever, network marketing, whatever, MLM, it can be very overwhelming, and the internet has so much information on it that you could easily become or get on information overload very, very quickly. So I'm here to help you and support you and get you the right information. So again, come register at marketwithkris.com, and you have one-on-one access to me over here on my site. You can ask questions, I can answer them for you, and I can also do even more training besides IBOtoolbox. So I feel like there's a lot of value here. So we have over 3,000 members at Market with Kris. So, you know, don't miss out. Learn how to market on a shoestring budget, and definitely learn how to utilize IBOtoolbox. In addition to coming these training webinars, the more members that we have trained on the platform, the better it is for everyone, and the more successful you'll be in your business if you get the proper training for IBOtoolbox. So definitely register on my site. The other way you can get help or assistance here at IBO is go to the IBOhelpdesk.com. There is a link under the site navigation right here that you can get to the help desk. I already have this open, so you can get help on any of the family of websites, okay? You can access the knowledge base or FAQs. You can review the how-to videos. Now, you're probably thinking, well, why don't I just watch these videos? You can. The ones at Market with Kris are up to date, and I'm constantly updating them over there. Market with Kris has been around since May or the end of April, and IBOtoolbox is kind of migrating over there for the official training platform for IBOtoolbox. So just makes a lot more sense. I'm the one that answers, you know, you can ask the questions to and help you with the platform because I'm the trainer. So just makes a whole lot more sense. You can also search for something here on the help desk and get instant results, or you can create a ticket. And then I'll answer the ticket for you because I do assist the help desk, and it's usually me that answers the tickets unless it's something that I have to send over to the development team. One thing that I want to make sure that you know, I am not an employee of IBOtoolbox. I just love the platform, and again, I'm really passionate about getting you guys training and helping you succeed. So that's why I do what I do. Okay, so what is IBOtoolbox? IBOtoolbox is a free state-of-the-art marketing platform. It was specifically developed to give internet marketers the ability to promote their products and services on the internet. By using this powerful suite of tools properly, you're going to see short-term and long-term results from your efforts. IBOtoolbox is a constantly growing business building platform, and it protects its members in a safe haven environment for them to operate from. Now, you'd think that a platform of this magnitude would have a monthly cost associated with it, but guess what? IBOtoolbox is completely free. There are no levels, packages, enrollment fees, or anything like that. IBOtoolbox is a 100% free platform that's not going to tell you to upgrade after you join, and all members of IBO have the same exact features and tools regardless of their financial situation. So what does IBOtoolbox really do? Well, first of all, it works. There's so many systems and tools out there on the internet that don't work. They're really more about the hype with no return for using them. So whether you're a part-time or full-time internet marketer, you're going to quickly discover that IBOtoolbox doesn't hype it up, but rather it over-delivers on every aspect. At IBO, you're going to find the most targeted audience. IBOtoolbox averages over 300,000 visitors each day. And you can find how many visitors that IBOtoolbox gets is if you just simply scroll down to the bottom of the dashboard here. And whoops, I scrolled down too far, right here. So you're going to get the system-wide stats right here. So far today, IBOtoolbox has received 207,183 visitors, but IBOtoolbox is averaging over 300,000 visitors a day. And then the night is still young, so we've got plenty of time to hit that 300,000. Now, one thing that you have to realize about those 300,000 visitors is 96% of them are non-members, okay? It's non-member traffic. So how they're finding you is based on the content that you've put into IBO, like your press releases that you've published, your wall entries, your comments. They all get indexed in the search engines, but it's really important to know who you're marketing to. So that's why I say that 96%, that's who you're marketing to, you guys, not the 4% that is the member traffic. Yes, they are going to go to your profile page. They are going to read your press releases. They're going to comment on your press releases. They're going to comment on your wall posts. They're definitely going to read your stuff. But the bigger audience, who you're marketing to, is that non-member traffic. So hopefully by the end of this webinar, you're really going to understand that. So real quick, if you've just joined us, Wednesday's webinars are the Q&A sessions. So what I'd like for you to do is enter in your questions about IBOtoolbox and its family of websites into the chat window, okay? And I will answer them for you. One thing that I have to ask, though, is that you focus on IBOtoolbox and its family of websites, okay? If you're asking me questions about Market with Kris, I would much rather prefer that you send me over, if it's something about advertising or whatever, that you send me over an email. Contact me through the contact button at Market with Kris through the members area. Or you could hit contact down at the bottom here, okay? I just want to be fair to the other members. This webinar is about the IBOtoolbox platform. So if you're going to ask me about one of my courses other than IBO, then I really need to stay on track here, okay? I hope you understand, not avoiding any of your questions, but it's real important that I stay on track here. We only have 45 minutes. And I know I usually end up going an hour, so we'll see. All right. So anyway, so that's how these people are finding you. These visitors are finding you. So that's who you're marketing to, and we are really in the business of relationship marketing, okay? So we want to develop those relationships with everyone, your visitors and the other members. So that's why it's really important to have your profile set up. So IBOtoolbox is a community of like-minded internet marketers just like yourself, and it was specifically developed for the internet marketer. Every feature, tool, widget, and app was developed to help you market your business. And the cool thing about IBO is that it allows you to build a business relationship with the other members and your visitors first, getting them to know, like, and trust you. So there's no need for that pushy, join me here type of environment that really no one likes being around. when you offer value, such as offering IBOtoolbox to other marketers, that's always going to open the door to opportunity, and then business will flow naturally. So here's what I'd like for you to do. I'd like for you to think of IBOtoolbox as your back office, similar to the back office that you have with your network marketing company or your affiliate site. Okay, because this is where you're going to do all of your work. It's where you're going to run your ads, you're going to post on the wall, do your press releases, you're going to comment on other members' press releases, you're going to do all of your activity here. So let me just go over some of the features, and then I need to go over and look at the questions here so I can make sure that I get them answered. And we definitely want to get your profile set up if you're brand new to IBO. So we'll definitely get that going for you. So here's the IBOtoolbox wall. So up top, you're going to see your name, your stars, your badges, and so forth. You're going to see your credit amounts and how many impressions you have. All advertising here is ran from credits converted to impressions. Okay, so keep that in mind. We've got some informational icons that will light up here. This one's for messages. If you have new messages from your associates, Facebook calls them friends, IBOtoolbox calls them associates. So you have to request to associate with the other members. Once you do that, you can send and receive messages from your associates. This icon will light up when you have new comments, either on a press release or on a wall entry. You can also do the wall filter here, and if you just change it, it defaults to all. If you just put it on me only, that's going to pull up all of your wall posts, whether or not they be the press release wall posts or whatever, so you can see where somebody's commented. Okay, and so as long as we're on this, wait, let me just do this here real quick. This one will light up when you have a new associate request. This one lights up when you have a new lead. Okay, and leads are generated from referring members to IBOtoolbox, from IBO URLs, and from your IBO social profile pages. Okay, so yes, you can use this platform to build your list. And then this is admin messages and then log out. So as long as we're here, let me just go over a few things. Okay, so anyone can click on this view press release, and it would take, like, if somebody wanted to view this press release, just click on it, it takes you right to that press release. Okay, if I wanted to comment because I see that somebody had just commented, I could leave a comment here simply by clicking on leave comment, and then I could put something in there and then submit the comments. Let's see, let me just make just a nice generic comment. Thanks for stopping by and learning more about rebrandable traffic. Don't forget. Oops. Okay, so once I do that, I just simply click on submit comments and close, and then it's going to refresh, and then when we go back to the wall, that post will be back up at the wall. You can also leave Facebook comments here. Okay, so anybody can leave these comments. So let's go back over here. If we go to the dashboard, by commenting on a wall post or a press release or anything, it's going to bump it back up to the top. So that kind of went, you know, there's some lag there, some other ones that got up top here, but it posts it back on the wall and bumps it back up. If you go and you make a comment on, like, a member that's just joined, you can click on comment and welcome him to IBOtoolbox. And when you submit or put a welcome comment on a new member's just signed up with IBOtoolbox, what's going to happen is that member's going to get an email from IBOtoolbox on your behalf with a link to your IBO social profile page. So you definitely want to welcome new members. And what I would suggest too is that you request association with a new member. Don't say something like, feel free to add me as an associate, because they don't even know what that is yet, right? They just joined. So you make the first step. And to do that, you would just simply, and I think I'm already associated, yes. You just simply click on their name. It brings up an IBO member viewer, and then it would say not associated, and then send request. But since I'm already associated with him, with Joshua, this is what it says, and then I get all kinds of options down here. Send a message, give credits, notifications, report him if he's doing something that's not right, and view profile. So I could go click on this and go over to his profile. Okay, so really utilize that member viewer. Let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Anyways, there's lots of things here in the site navigation that you can click on. Don't be afraid to click on them, because you'll learn all kinds of things here. Let me just check these questions, because I want to make sure that if I'm going over something that I answer it. Okay, let's see. Somebody is asking about, who's ever asking about the banner advertising for November. Didn't use it. Yes, send me an email. I think, yeah, I responded to that, Perry. Just, contact me through Market with Kris on that stuff, okay? Let's see here. On rebrandable traffic, courses on creating a lead capture page. You mentioned you could see who opts in on the traffic breakdown. No, you can see where the traffic is going on your site, the traffic breakdown. No, you'll have to, if somebody opts in on your lead capture page, I set it up with the Response Magic autoresponder, the free autoresponder that you can get with Response Magic through IBOtoolbox, which is under IBO apps. But if you hook it up with a different, autoresponder, if you're creating a different lead capture page, maybe from your Aweber or what's the other one, Get Response or something like that, then you would have to log into your autoresponder account to see. As far as the traffic breakdown, it's going to show where they go on the site. Now, a little bit about the traffic breakdown, because somebody else had a question that they sent in to me, and I know that the support over at RT answered it for them, and they also sent me that answer as well. So I kind of want to go over a little bit about how that traffic breakdown works and how those visitors get there and the time on your site and all of that, okay? Again, it's a separate, if you need support for rebrandable traffic, the best thing to do is ask them. I can answer, a lot of the questions about rebrandable traffic, but when it gets into the technical stuff, you're going to definitely have to rely on support. And then one thing I want to ask you guys too, when you send in a support ticket, please don't send me a message through IBO. And email me too, because it's just too much. I get a gazillion messages every day, a gazillion emails, and I also answer the support tickets for IBOtoolbox. So I'm getting it 3 places. So just the support desk or whatever, if it's about IBOtoolbox or its family of websites, the IBO help desk is the perfect place to send that question. I really ask that you go and watch the videos over at Market with Kris. Make sure that you know how to utilize the platform, exhaust, the resources first, because again, I'm not an employee of IBOtoolbox. I'm a volunteer. I want to make sure that I, get everybody's questions answered. So if you can help me out with the resources and, exhaust your efforts there first before you submit a ticket. Okay, so getting back to the tracking, okay, so as far as the rebrandable traffic, okay, as far as getting on the site, and seeing that traffic breakdown when you set up a campaign. You know, so tracking, especially time on the site, what's really recommended is that you use a lead capture page, okay? I did one that I show you in my training that I set up with the Response Magic Autoresponder, and I did my welcome video that I have with Market with Kris, okay? It's a little over a minute long, okay? So so I set up a campaign to get new members over to Market with Kris. So when they visit that, the video's playing if they want, and here, let me just do this for you. So you can see IBOURL.net/M Market with Kris LCP, I think it is. Let's see if that works. Yes. Okay, so this is what I did. So I just did a nice little capture here, and this is completely free. Everything that I show you in this is completely free, okay? So I did my headline here, Struggling Marketers, isn't it time you discover how to market your business online without draining your bank account? So I've got this video, it's 1 minute and 6 seconds, okay? So it's doable. People will watch it. You get any longer than that, you're gonna lose their attention, especially if you got a link at the end. And then the best results you're going to get is if you've got a lead capture page where you capture their information, because hopefully your headline is giving them enough reason to give you their name and their email address. Okay, so that's the best thing that I can say about that. So once somebody fills this out, it's going to go to your autoresponder. If it's Response Magic, it will go into your, or not, Response Magic, it will go into your, you'll have to log into your Response Magic to get that lead. If they fill out a lead or whatever on your IBO URL or this learn more here, or by referring someone to IBOtoolbox, then it will be housed under the My Lead section here at IBO. Okay, I hope I'm not confusing the heck out of you. But anyway, so time on this site. So if someone goes, and I'm advertising this, if someone goes to this site and they're sitting here and it says, okay, they were on the site for 1 minute and 5 seconds, okay, or 1 minute and 6 seconds, okay, I might not necessarily, or rebrandable traffic, especially on a website out of their network, it's difficult to track the time on the site, okay? So they really, the bottom line is that rebrandable traffic tries to do their absolute best to provide the tracking to their customers. However, if the traffic is not as accurate or precise as you would like it to be, the best recommendation that they give, and it says it right on the website, and that I would give to you too, is go and do analytics for your site. Like for my site, I use Google Analytics. So I can see where they go on my site and I can track them all the way through. But if something happens and somebody ends up, let's say on this site, and they pause the video and then they go to another site and they're surfing around, they still have this tab open, they come back an hour later, rebrandable traffic can't track them for an hour or for 20 minutes or anything like that. Okay, so it's just, it would be impossible, because a website out of their realm or whatever would more than likely have a JavaScript being called on it that's stopping that tracking timer on rebrandable traffic, okay? So, so by stopping that traffic timer on rebrandable traffic, it would show that the person left your site, okay? If hopefully that makes sense. However, after a link is clicked, it is tracked, but the counter cannot be restarted. Okay, so hopefully that gives you a little bit of insight about that timer. Okay, and hopefully I didn't confuse you too much. All right, let's see. No. So if they opted in, it shows them going to your page, Response Magic. Not necessarily. Um, it would just mean that they were on that page, if that's the page that you're advertising, okay? So, Jen, hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, all right, perfect, perfect. Let's see here. Is there a way to pause my profile while I set up? Well, and we'll go over that when we your profile has 9 different sections, okay? Like if you go to your profile here, and I think this might be the last question that I have. No. Okay, so if you go to your profile here, you're going to see like step 1, obviously not until you save it will it be live, okay? 2, you're uploading your picture, obviously not until you upload it. 3 is business information. So I guess to answer your question, as you go through the steps and set it up, only those steps that you set up will actually be live. Okay, hopefully that makes some sense. And again, we'll go through that here when we get our profile set up. Let's see here. Steve, is your autoresponder user-friendly? Will we be able to customize it? I'm hoping that you're talking about the Response Magic. It's super duper easy. I mean, if you watch the video at Market with Kris on how to set up a lead capture page and all of that, I mean, it is so easy. Anybody can do it. You can set up, campaigns, your messages that go out, all of that. It's a fully functional autoresponder. Okay, and any support for Response Magic, because it's a third-party app, it's not part of the family of websites, will be referred to Response Magic. And I think I even show on the video where you can get helper assistance at Response Magic. Okay, if you submit a support ticket, we'll just refer you over to Response Magic. Let's see here. Is this webinar pre-recorded? You mean recorded afterwards? This is the live me. If you mean pre-recorded, nope, this is me live. They are recorded over on IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel. So I have this one being recorded. So maybe that's what you mean. Can I link my Amazon A store with a relevant, press release on IBO? Absolutely, absolutely. You can use your press releases to talk about your businesses or maybe your Amazon store or maybe some products that you're promoting. You can put images in there. You can use the website and link it over to your Amazon store. You can absolutely, that's a fantastic idea. Okay, so no more questions to be answered just yet. So here's what I'm going to do, you guys. I want to go through how to get your profile set up. Maybe that'll generate some more questions from you guys. Just making sure here. All right, so if you're brand new to IBOtoolbox, as I mentioned earlier, the very most important thing to do is to set up your profile. And to do that, you're going to simply go to Edit Profile here under Site Navigation, and you're going to click on that. Okay, so there are 3 basic steps to set up your profile, and we'll see if I get any more questions whether or not we'll go through all 9 steps. There's a total of 9 steps. Some are optional, obviously, but 3 basic required steps to earn your first star and get your 500 advertising credits. Okay, so we want to make sure that we get those taken care of. Now, on Saturday, I'll go through all 9 steps. So if you're worried that I'm not going to cover everything on Saturday, I'll go through all 9 steps. Again, this is a Q&A. Definitely want to get your profile set up, your public storefront, because we want you to be ready for business. You can always go over to Market with Kris in the meantime and watch the videos on how to get the other steps set up. But it's pretty simple. But again, there's lots of resources for you. So step 1, basic information. This is going to to tell prospects how they can locate you. So when you signed up for IBO Toolbox, you gave them your name, so that's what's displaying here. If you gave them a business name, please change it to your real name. Think of IBO Toolbox as an online meeting room where we meet in person, even though we don't, but it's really a lot more comfortable and professional to, you know, interact with the other members, with their name instead of their business name. Okay, it's a little awkward. There's plenty of opportunity to put your business name. I'll show you where that's at in a minute. Put in your geographic location, your phone and Skype ID, if that's how you want to be contacted. Okay, your email is always kept private. IBO Toolbox needed that so that they could confirm or send you an activation link to activate your IBO Toolbox account. The next two links, or the next two boxes, you can sign up for a free IBO Tube channel or IBO Gig Store. And once you do that, and this is part of the family of websites, you want to come back and put in your URLs. Now, you have to register for any of the IBO Toolbox's family of websites. Your IBO Toolbox logins will not work on those websites. So you have to register. You can use the same logins provided it's not already taken. And then once you get done with step one, you want to click on Save. Step two is your profile image. You're going to click on Change Profile Image. You're going to find a picture of yourself on your computer. Don't use a product or image or a logo, okay? Use a real picture of you. Remember, first impressions speak volumes. So if you got a picture of your dog on there, or or a picture of a logo or a product image, first of all, how in the world are we going to tell you apart? Because there's so many members here on the platform, and lots of members are promoting the same opportunity or product. So you really want to make yourself stand out, brand yourself. A great way to do that is with a picture of you. Step three is your business information. This is where you put your business name. So for instance, my business is BizOp Banners, or one of my graphic design business. My title, my links to my business opportunity or product website, and a short description of my site goes in, or my business goes in the box here, and then click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete. Okay, that's it. 3 steps, pretty easy, right? You can do this. Okay, so the next thing that I want to tell you is if you don't want to continue on with steps 4 through 9, that's perfectly fine, but make sure that once you've completed steps 1 through 3, you're going to click on Dashboard. Okay, you need to do that so that IBO Toolbox knows that you have completed your profile, and they will transfer over 500 advertising credits that you can use to advertise your business, get more exposure here on the platform and family of websites. Don't log out and don't close the tab. Make sure you return to the dashboard to get those credits. If you don't, then you won't get them until you log back in and click on Dashboard. Okay, so if you've referred someone to IBO Toolbox and you have not gotten your referral credits, it's because they haven't returned you to the dashboard. So it's your responsibility to get with them and let them know to return to the dashboard so that they can get their advertising credits. Okay, let's see here. So we're going to just hit on steps 4 through 9 real quick. Let me check my questions here. All right. Okay, no new questions. I must be doing a good job. Just kidding. All right, or you're tired of hearing me talking, one of the two. All right, so let's see, steps 4 through 9. So step 4 is adding a contributor badge. This is by either purchasing credits or becoming part of Club IBO. There's many reasons why you want to do this. You want to, as IBO Toolbox grows, you want to find even more ways to stand out in a crowd. And the minimum credit purchase is only $10. It's a great way to show that you're serious about your business, enough to put some money behind it, and extend that advertising reach. Club IBO, there is a area up here telling you a little bit more about Club IBO. You get more advertising, 4,000 credits a week, an ad-free IBO social profile page, double credits on purchases, free IBO exchange coins, and IBO contributor badge. Let's see here. And then obviously there's some more reasons too. And you know, IBOtoolbox, one thing that I want to say too is IBOtoolbox is free for all of us members to use, but it's not free to operate. You know, a site with all these bells and whistles can be very expensive to run every month. So, and this platform stays running 24/7, 365 days a year. I mean, I can't even remember the last time it went down. That's how reliable it is. So anything that we can do to a community that does so much for its members to help give back to the community is worth, you know, giving a few dollars here or there. Or also, you can also click on third-party sponsor advertising. I'll show you how you can do that when we get over to the Credit Center to redeem the credits. Step 5 is customizing your IBO social profile page. You've got a design editor, which is what you're looking at right here. And you also have the HTML editor. So you can add graphics, you can add videos, you can do all kinds of things, text, all kinds of things. I actually have an order form for my BizOp banners, banner design graphics and other graphics here. So if you just click on that, it opens up a pop-out window and it's actually an order form. So you can really do anything with this customization here. Then click on Save. Step 6 is business links or backlinks. These show up on your profile and they get picked up on the search engines. Simple, just put the link name in here and the link URL and click on Save. At any time you can edit or delete by clicking on the red X. Step 7 is your social networks. Select from the drop-down menu here. If you have a fan or a like page, make sure that that's your first entry here. If you do that, you'll get a nice little, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. You'll get a nice little widget on your profile page that looks similar to this. But your Facebook entry, the first Facebook entry has to be a fan or a like page. So if you've already got a personal page set up here, delete that first before you set up your fan or a like page to get that widget. And again, it will be automatically displayed if you set it up correctly. Step 8 is business videos. This is where you upload videos to your profile. I'm sorry, I keep doing that. I wanted to click on this one here. Okay, so you're just going to give it a title, you're going to give it a YouTube URL, a more info link, which is the target website, and then a few video keywords and click on Save. Again, anytime you can edit or delete. And so this is where you come to upload videos to your profile. Step 9 is monetizing your Google Ads or your IBO social profile page with Google AdSense. You have to sign up for Google AdSense. You got to visit them, get an account with them, and once you're approved, you're going to look for an ad size 160 by 600, and then you're going to copy a sample code that looks like this within your Google AdSense account and paste it in here. Comply with the terms and conditions here by checking the boxes and click on Save. So now your profile is completely set up. IBO Junction, okay, wait a second, we got a question. IBO Junction is no longer around. It used to be a feed for websites, or I'm sorry, for wall entries. Okay, hopefully that answers your question, Athena. It hasn't been around for a while. Just didn't make any sense to keep it with the new changes with IBOtoolbox. So that site is not around anymore. Okay, so let's go to the profile page and see how everything shakes out here. So to get to your profile page, you're going to scroll up and you're going to click on this link underneath here. And again, if you're just completing your profile for the very first time, you want to go return to the dashboard to get your advertising credits. All right, so we're going to go to the profile. So we've got our picture, our name, our geographic location, our stars, our likes, our comments, badges, the date that we joined IBO, or in my case, the date that I set up the IBO trainer account. If I had my phone number, wanted to display that, and my Skype ID, that would be displayed here. I filled in step 1 under my my IBOtube URL channel. I put that in under step 1 of edit my profile. So I got this nice little widget here that if you click on it would take you to my IBOtube channel. Your IBOtoolbox Associator widget is automatically displayed here. Your social media sharing section is automatically displayed. It gives your visitors and other members quick access to share your press releases or your profile with their other social networks. You've got your business links, which is step 6, backlinks under edit your profile. Okay, your visitor information, daily, monthly, and total. You've got your Facebook feed. Again, this is step 7. Needs to be, the first page needs to be a fan or a like page. You have your RSS feeds to your press releases and wall posts. Your associates listing are here. Your Google AdSense will be displayed here. If we scroll down all the way down to the bottom, your other social networks for quick access for your visitors and guests to follow you over there on those networks. You've got your Facebook comments. Anyone that is logged into Facebook can leave you a comment here, whether or not they're an IBOtoolbox member or not. So this is the Facebook comment feed, I guess, if you will. Then we've got the business owner wall or community post. So one thing that I want to show you here, okay, again, remember that 96% of the daily traffic is non-member traffic. So anybody could show up on your profile page. Anyone can click on anyone's name and it would take them to their profile. So if I wanted to see what James is doing, and I'm visiting Kris's profile page, and I clicked on James's name, it takes me to his profile page, okay? So, and there, I could go there, I could watch a video that he's got posted here. I could click on somebody else's name, like Anne Marie's, and go to her website or her profile page. So you can click on anything. Anyone can click on banners, can click on, one thing that I wanted to tell you is that on your profile page, you've got 2 links, one to the target website for your banner or whatever banner is running. It's really important that you have your own banner running on your own page, and then one to the view advertiser. So if I clicked on this, I think this is Anne Marie's, yes. Okay, so this is her banner. I know that because if I just kind of hover over this, it shows her username, her profile, IBO social profile username, which is eBest there. So if I clicked on this, it's going to take me back to her profile page. Okay, so really, really important that you have your own banner running, because you don't want to miss a sale or a referral to IBOtoolbox. So let's go back over here. I want to go back to my page here real quick. Okay, so all right, so you've got your community wall posts, you've got your customization area here, and again, with this area, you can do anything. I've got a order form that I've actually set up in there, just put in some JavaScript in there using the HTML editor. The banner area, as I mentioned before, over on Anne Marie's profile, this is my banner. So I'm not going to give up a sale or anything else. Again, you guys, this is all about you. This page is your public storefront. So if you get nothing else from this webinar, realize how powerful it is to have your own banner running on your own page. Okay, we've got a menu bar up here. Home is where we're at now. Businesses, quick access or nice professional business listing of our, why is it taking so long to load here? Okay, let's see. Wait a second here. Oh, there we go. Okay, it just took a little bit longer. All right, so this is step 3 under Edit Your Profile. So as you see, a nice professional listing of your businesses here. Press releases or PRs, all of the press releases that you have, quick access to them. Videos, the same thing, all of the videos. Learn more is any visitor could come here and put in their information, and it becomes a lead for you under the My Lead section. We've got search. Anyone that's visiting here, or you can give out your own branded search engine URL. They can put something in here and search and get instant results. I put in press releases. This shows all the press releases and, of course, the Google-related ads. And then you've got a link to the main IBO hub. But again, I just want to go back here, and hopefully you're seeing how powerful it is to have your profile set up and ready to go. Okay, so if we go over to the main hub, this will magnify that. Let me just look at this here real quick. There seems to be a question. Okay, explain why sharing PRs is important. Okay, so if you share a press release or you share a wall post with your other social networks or whatever, it's going to get more traffic, okay? And more traffic is a good thing, not only to the person that you're sharing it for, but also for all the members, because the more traffic that IBOtoolbox gets to the platform, the better it is for everyone. Obviously, as you can see, anybody can access these press releases or the wall post comments or whatever. So, it just gets a lot more traction and a lot more traffic for everyone else. So hopefully that makes sense to you. All right, you guys are asking me questions here at the end. I don't want to keep you late after school. One more, I'll answer one more, and then we've got to close her up here. Please explain click-through rate on my advertising and how can we use that? Is 8% a good click-through rate? Yes, it's very, very good. Real quickly, with the listing ads, you're going to get around 4%. Okay, that would be about the average 3 to 4%. Okay, with the 468 by 60 banner ads here, you're going to get about a 4%. I've seen 4 to 6%. Okay, with the 250 by 250 that runs on the side of IBOtoolbox here, like this one, you're going to see anywhere from 5 to 8%, okay? And this is what I'm seeing across the board. Now, the big banners up here, these ones up here, you're going to see I've seen anywhere from 8 to 15%, okay? So that's pretty good. So if you're getting 8%, I'm guessing you're getting it on a big banner here, okay? So that's very, very good. All right, so also too, my head is spinning. Okay, yeah, there's a lot, but you know what? You just pick you guys just pick this up in little bits and pieces, okay? So it's really not that hard. It's just, and I know you're feeling overwhelmed. And honestly, I was too when I first started with IBOtoolbox. I sat on the side and I'm like, what is this? I don't get it. So I went to a training webinar and the light bulb just went off. So because Wednesdays is a Q&A session, it's a little bit difficult to pick up all of this stuff on a Wednesday webinar, okay? So I would really recommend that you go over to Market with Kris and register, or go over to IBOtoolbox's YouTube channel and watch like last Saturday's and come to this Saturday's webinar. It'll make a lot more sense because I'll go over the whole platform for you, okay? So don't worry, I'm sure you'll get it. You'll definitely get it. Okay. All right, so let's see. Okay, so I was over here. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. All right, grounded now on the main IBO social profile page. Okay, so anybody that visits here can have access to the 10 most recent press releases, target website, members IBO social profile page, listing ads, target website, members IBO social profile page. New members, anybody could click on their, on their picture and it would take them to their profile page. 10 most recent videos, target website, members IBO social profile page. And then we've got the most recent social activity. Okay, so I'm going to refresh this. And this is actually the IBOtoolbox wall. So here we go to the dashboard and I'm going to refresh this. So we as members are seeing this on the inside, okay? So we can comment and we can do all, click on the view press release, but that 96% of that daily traffic can see all of this. So I'm sorry, I'm going way too fast again. I'm all over. Stay in one place, Kris. I know that's what you're saying, right? Okay, so take a visual picture of this, okay? It's the same as this over here. So what I'm trying to tell you is 300,000 visitors daily, 96% of that. They've got their eyes on all of this. So it's really important to participate here on the dashboard, to write your press releases, publish your press releases, your videos, comment on other members' videos, wall posts, press releases. It's going to get you a lot more exposure because, again, 2 links on everything. Click on their name, takes you to their profile. You can learn more about them. It's your public storefront. So I can't stress enough how important it is to utilize all these tools and resources that IBOtoolbox has for you. If you do, I can promise you that you're going to have a very, very good chance or a better chance of succeeding in your business than you would if you didn't utilize these tools and resources. Again, IBOtoolbox is the bomb of marketing platforms on the internet. Okay, let's wrap it up. Thank you so much for using IBOtoolbox to grow your business. IBOtoolbox works as a collective. The power in the system is generated by active members putting out indexable content. And the more content the search engines have indexed, the more often and higher your information will be found in the search results of interested prospects. And again, that's a little bit more about how important it is to share your press releases with others' press releases with your other social networks. And it's by participating in IBO Spirit. We can't possibly join everyone's business, but we can help each other collectively by sharing links and so forth with our other social networks, helping each other grow their respective businesses. Okay, so let's go head on over to the Credit Center so we can get that code going. Okay, so we're going to click on Credit Center under Site Navigation. And we're going to click on Redeem Coupon, okay? And here it's going to open an IBO credit code redeemer, okay? It's also going to have you check this box that says you participated and clicked on a few ads. Again, this is what helps keep IBOtoolbox free for all of us and gives back to the community. So I'm going to IBO Social main page and I'm going to click on this ad, and I'm going to go back here and I'm going to go to IBO Help Desk and click on the ad here. Okay, and then I'm going to come back I'm going to check this box and I'm going to give you the code. Tonight's coupon code is exposure. Okay, so put exposure in the box and click on redeem coupon, and it's waiting for a minute here. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Accepted 200 credits were added. You guys, thank you so much for coming to the webinar, taking time out of your busy schedule to learn how this platform works. Training is the key to your success. I'm going to have a link up for Saturday's webinar here in a little bit. I'll announce that on the wall when you can go register. Remember to invite your guests, invite your team. Let me help you show them how powerful IBOtoolbox is. Everyone gets 200 credits for attending. So if you invite your team and they turn around and advertise their business in return for getting the credits here at the webinar, everyone wins. Your business grows. Okay, so you guys have a great Wednesday. Go IBO.